Hello students, I am Parvesh Kumar from Golden Public School. Today I am going to explain the first chapter of your book Footprints Without Feet. The name of the chapter is Triumph of Surgery. It is written by James Herriot. James Herriot was a British veterinary surgeon and writer who used his many years of experience as veterinary surgeon to write a series of books, each consisting of stories about animals and their owners. He is best known for these semi autobiographical works. The story Triumph of Surgery is about Tricky, a dog who is the pet of a rich lady named Mrs. Famfrey. She loves her dog Tricky very much and is unable to refuse him anything he wants. Tricky is fond of eating cream, cakes, and chocolates. One day, when Mrs. Famfrey is out with Tricky for a walk, the narrator sees them and stops to talk. In the story, Tricky, a small dog, is pampered and overfed by his rich mistress. One day, when the narrator says Mrs. Famfrey with the dog, he stops to talk with her. While talking to Mrs. Famfrey, the narrator realizes that she has been overfeeding Tricky and also has been giving him things that he should not eat, due to which Tricky had started looking like a bloated sausage. Soon Tricky got unwell and Mrs. Famfrey has to call Mr. Harriet for help. She does not want to send him away, but the only way suggested by Mr. Harriet is to get him hospitalized for 15 days. Then the story unfolds into how he gets well. Now let's read the chapter to know more. Dear students, here are two passages of the text given in the book. Let's read the passage. I was really worried about Tricky this time. I is used for narrator here. I had pulled up my car when I saw him in the street with his mistress, and I was shocked at his appearance. He had become hugely fat, like a bloated sausage, a mixture of finely chopped and cooked meat. So the dog became hugely fat, like a bloated sausage with a leg at each corner. His eyes, bloodshot and roaming, stared straight ahead, and his tongue lolled from his jaws. Dear students, the story starts when Mrs. Famfrey, a rich lady, takes her dog out for a walk. A nearby veterinary doctor who knows the lady sees the dog and is shocked as he sees that the dog looked like a bloated sausage with a leg at each end. The narrator starts telling us that how he was worried about Tricky, a pet dog. The narrator, Mr. Harriot, stops his car as he sees Tricky with his mistress on the road. As the narrator is shocked to see Tricky because he looks like a bloated sausage. He has become very fat. His eyes are red and watery. Now the next passage. Mrs. Famfrey has sent to explain. Here hastened means quickened. He was so listless. Listless means lifeless. Mr. Harriot Mrs. Famfrey told Mr. Harriet that he was so lifeless. He seemed to have no energy. Mrs. Famfrey told Harriet that it seems that the dog had no energy. I thought he must be suffering from malnutrition, so I have been giving him some little extra between meals to bolt him up. Some malt, cold liver, and a bowl of Horlicks at night to make him sleep. Nothing much real. Students, let's see the typical words in their meaning in the passage. Pulled out, pulled up, that means stopped, blotted, swollen, sausage, a mixture of fine chopped and cooked meat, bloodshot, full of red lines, rummy, wet, lolled, having down at a relaxed, informal, and uncontrolled way, hastened, quickened, listless, lifeless, malt, gram, barley, malnutrition, lack of good diet or food, cod liver oil, oil of fish. Now the explanation of passage 1 and 2, as I have already told to you, the narrator starts telling us that how he was worried about Ricky, a pet dog. Mr. Harriet stops his car as he sees the dog in state with his mistress. He is shocked to see that dog has become very fat. He looks like a blotted sausage. His eyes are red and watery. His tongue was hanging down from his jaws. Mrs. Famfrey, Tricky's owner, starts giving explanations. She tells Mr. Harriet that she thinks that Tricky is malnourished because he does not have any energy and excitement. She tells him that she gives him malt, cold liver, oil, and a bowl of Horlicks at night, apart from his regular meals, so that he could sleep at night. Dear student, let's take the next passage of the text from the books. Here are the passages from 3 to 7. Up to passage number 2, we have read that Tricky was very fat. We also came to know about the diet of the dog which was given by Mrs. Famfrey. Here we will start from passage number 3. The narrator asks from Famfrey, "And did you cut down on the sweet things as I told you?" "Oh, I did for a bit, but he seemed to be so weak I had to relent. He does love cream cakes and chocolates, so I cannot bear to refuse him." I looked down again at the little dog. That was the trouble. Tricky's only fault was greed. He had never been known to refuse food. He would tackle a meal at any hour of the day or night. And I wondered about all the things Mrs. Famfrey has not mentioned. "Are you giving him plenty of exercise?" "Well, he has his little walks with me, as you can see, but Hoskins, the gardener, has been down with lumbago, so there has been no ring throwing lately." Here, relent means become soft, plenty means sufficient, and lumbago means bad at or back pain. Let's see the word meaning of the passage. Relent, become soft, plenty, sufficient, lumbago, backache. Let's go to the explanation of these passages. Then the narrator asked Mrs. Famfrey if she had cut down on his sweets as he had asked her to do. She replies that she did it for a while, but she felt that he was getting weaker. That is why she had to stop being so harsh with him. Also, she says that she is unable to refuse him cakes and chocolates, as those were Tricky's favorite things. The narrator understood Tricky's problem. The dog is very greedy and can eat at any time of the day. He does not know how to say no to food even when his stomach is full. The narrator also thought to himself of all the things and that Mrs. Famfrey would not have mentioned which she felt Tricky. When the narrator asked Mrs. Famfrey whether Tricky is exercising, to which Mrs. Famfrey replies that she does take him out for walk, but he is not playing his ring throwing exercise because the gardener who takes him out for play is not coming these days because of pain in his lower back. Dear students, in this video you get the explanation up to passage 7. For the explanation of remaining passage was the next video. Thank you.